Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another Steven Universe theory. Now, before we get started, I want to give a spoiler warning. This theory does pertain to stuff from the third and fourth week of the summer Steven bomb, even though the only spoiler evidence I will be using is from the Wikipedia page and from the Bismuth promo, and has nothing to do with leaks. I don't even know if there are any leaks relating to this, because I've been avoiding the leaks just like most other fans. Also, tread lightly in the comments, because I know what spoilerific stuff will be down there. But let's get right into the meat of this video. Now, if you look at the episode list, we see two episodes entitled Crack the Whip and Steven vs. Amethyst. Now, these are obvious Amethyst episodes, but what if they're not about our Amethyst? What if they're referring to another Amethyst on Earth? Now, another episode in the list is titled Beta Part 1. Now, this is most likely referring to the Beta Kindergarten Peridot mentioned, and it could have been great. Now, what if the episode Gym Hunt had the crystal gems head to the Beta Kindergarten, and while there, they found a second Amethyst that had been there this whole time? Now, you may be asking, wouldn't the crystal gems have gone to the Beta Kindergarten, and wouldn't they most likely have known about the second Amethyst? Well, not exactly. If we look at Amethyst's reaction in It Could Have Been Great, it tells us Amethyst knows nothing about the Beta Kindergarten.
The Beta Kindergarten in Facet 9. It's the smaller of the two, not nearly as impressive as yours, Amethyst. Thanks?
Now, you'd assume that Amethyst would have known about the second kindergarten because they might have been there in one of their missions. But what if the crystal gems haven't been to the Beta Kindergarten since the end of the war? This would be because it's hard to get to since it has no warp pad. Now, you may be asking, how do you know the Beta Kindergarten has no warp pad? Well, that's simple. The cluster was buried under the Beta Kindergarten, and if for some reason your enemy found out about your geo weapon early on, wouldn't you want it to be hard to get to? Okay, but back onto topic. It makes sense if a conflict between our Amethyst and the Beta Amethyst were to occur. Of course, this would have to come to a head in the episodes Crack the Whip and Steven vs. Amethyst. And then, what if in Steven vs. Amethyst, the second Amethyst shapeshifts to look like our Amethyst? And then they do that thing where the main character has to choose between the two identicals in hopes of picking the right one. And then Steven poofs both Amethysts and brings back the one he believes to be our Amethyst. And then when Amethyst reforms, she's wearing that different clothing to differentiate herself from the other Amethyst. This would explain why in the Bismuth promo, Amethyst's color palette has shifted. Of course, whether Steven picked the right Amethyst or not, I couldn't tell you. But it'll probably all come to a head in Beta Part 1. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Also, you can check out more of my theories here. And if you're interested, I've also reviewed every episode in Season 3 thus far. Until next time, peace.